Hey, Jeff here, going to take you through a little tissue quality circuit to help your body kind of bulletproof your shoulders, hips, back, knees, everything, get your body feeling good. Going to be taking Nicole through basically a 16 station exercise you can do using a softball. If you have access to a foam roller, we're also going to demonstrate that. We're going to use the 3010 flexibility soundtrack. So get that. Here we go. I'm going to start off doing a pec massage here. We're going to this up against a wall. She's going to come put this in this intersection of her shoulder right here. And go two ways you can do this right here. She can go directly across, or you also have like a little diagonal portion of your chest right here. So she's going to pin this right in that little intersection. Go across side to side or diagonally, really wherever she feels, you know, the most tightness, knots, painful areas, hot spots. She's going to work across her. We'll do 30 seconds on this side. And let's face it, there's no way to look cool doing this right here. But it works, it's effective. If you do a lot of, you know, pushing motions, presses, push-ups, this area gets really beat up and tight, and so we want to work this right here. This will help improve some shoulder stability, free you up in some areas that you maybe need to switch sides, work across. And again, it's really kind of a do-it-yourself kind of thing. You have to figure out where you're the tightest, the most sore. We'll go across it. Again, kind of two areas of this, directly across or diagonally. This is where you want to work. A lot of times if you have some shoulder issues, this little section right here on your inside your shoulder is where you're going to feel it the most. So she's just going to work this for 30 seconds, basically freeing up this area. Great for before your workout or after your workout if you're feeling kind of tight and restricted there. Great job. Now we're going to come down and we're going to do our glutes. So she's going to come down and sit on the softball. If this is too much, you can start off with a tennis ball, which is a little softer. We'll give a little bit. She's got it here on her left side. She keeps this knee bent, and kind of like with the pec massage, she's going to work the areas that are giving her the most trouble, where she feels the most painful type areas, over towards the hip. We're basically working on the medial glute, the biggest part of the glute right there, where when we do squats, lunges, glute bridges, hip extensions, things that really tax our glutes. Again, it's sore, it gets knotted up, gives us issues. Also, if you, like most Americans, have a desk job, and switch that over. You know, we sit down a lot, so this area gets tight and hinders our movement when we start to train and exercise. So again, she's going to roll it around, side to side, up towards her lower back, over around towards her hip. Again, you can use a tennis ball, you can use a lacrosse ball. You know, progressively get a little deeper and deeper into the massage. And this will really also take some pressure off your lower back, because when our glutes get tight, it causes a lot of issues in our lower back. Very good. We're on 30 seconds of this. Take a little 10-second transition, go from side to side. And next we're going to move to the knees. I'm going to spin her over. She's going to put this in a little VMO inside her inner thigh. So she's going to lay down on her stomach, angle her knee off in about a 90-degree angle right here, and position this. Let's do the other side right here. And position this leg at about 90 degrees. There's a little indention and groove that you'll feel right inside that teardrop muscle that runs just to the inside of your thigh. Again, once you find the groove, she's going to go kind of diagonally in all directions. Again, this can be really painful with a lot of people, so you may want to start again with a tennis ball, work yourself up to a softball. That's it. We're going to switch sides. It's just inside of that inner thigh, and again, there's a slight indention where that teardrop muscle runs that really contributes to a lot of maltraction of the knee, causes some issues, gets it kind of gritty in there, so your knees kind of become achy at times, especially after you work out or the next morning. So this will kind of help remove some scarring and some adhesions we have. And again, just work that inside and out, all the way up where you find the most painful hot spots. We're essentially going to hit our shoulders, our hips, and her knees. I'm now going to move her to her shoulder here. She's going to go, we're going to work two parts of this. She's got the side of her delts and then the rear delt. essentially all the soft tissue part of your shoulder. And she can start here on the side. Yeah, she's going to work around all the way. Anything that gives her trouble, anything that she feels tight. Again, the shoulders can get beat up a lot. The harder you train, we're doing planks, push-ups, presses, rows, anything right there, it gets really kind of beat up a lot. This will help make your shoulders feel so much better. How does it feel?
Tight.
Yeah. She trains a lot, so she's got some tightness there like most people. Spin over to the other side. Again, she can work all the way around here. The side and the back of her deltoid muscle is the area that gets the most abuse. So again, a tennis ball is going to be a lot easier. You may want to get both to start off with, and then progressively get a little bit deeper. A baseball would be even harder than this. So kind of massage at a pain scale is what we use, of a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being nothing, 10 being very painful. We want to massage at about a 3 to 5. Great job. Does that feel about the same?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great. Now we're going to move into a foam rolling. So we're going to start here. First, I'm going to have her do wraparounds. So I'm going to place this mid-back of her. She's going to have her knees bent. Place this mid-back and keep her hips on the floor, hands behind her head, and just wrap the shoulder nice and easy around the roller as far as she can with her hips on the floor. Then sit up, scoot down an inch, wrap it again. And again, we're trying to get more flexibility and movement in her upper thoracic spine, rear shoulder area. Real important to keep your hips on the floor on this version. We're actually going to do a rolling massage next where we'll raise the hips up. But she's going up her spine, every little section of her thoracic spine. Now we're going to do more of a rolling massage. So she's going to place it mid-back, raise her hips up, and really with her heels, push all the way up from the nape of the neck, all the way down her spine. Again, with this, she's free to do whatever area is the tightest. If it's more mid-back or between her shoulders, one side, she's going to work all that area there for 30 seconds. We will always want to get more movement from our upper mid-back and her shoulder area, more movement from her hips, which takes pressure off our lower back. If you guys are having low back issues, chances are it's because not flexible enough up top or in the hips right here. So how's that feel? Yeah. Great de-stressor also. Now we're going to move to the quads. So I'm going to have her spin over on her stomach. We're going to do each individual quadricep, or the front of your thighs here. So a couple different ways to do this. We're basically going to roll from hip to knee. She can start with this one. Now if this is enough, then we'll stay right there. If you want to get a little bit of a deeper massage, work more of those knots out, she can cross this leg over. I don't know how that feels. Maybe kind of, maybe, yeah. And also, I'm not going to have her doing it because this is enough for her already, but you can also curl the legs back up, which will get even deeper into that fascia, break up a lot of the scar tissue. Okay, switch it over. Again, this circuit takes about 10 minutes. Amazing to do pre-workout or after workout, or also when you're off days, active recovery days. When you're not training, your body's going to get beat up a lot. It's going to be sore, knotted up, and those restrictions cause us issues and potential injuries down the road. This is a great way to bulletproof your body, keep your body more elastic and flexible, and it'll improve your performance also. That's it again. Keep the leg down to make it a little easier. Cross it over to get a little deeper into that. Great job. This is the front of the thighs, the quads. Next we're going to hit the IT band, which is this connective tissue that's thick that runs from the hip to the knees. And she's going to place this about mid-thigh. Several different ways to do this right here. Again, this gets really tender and sensitive on people, especially runners. This gets tighter. Women predominantly will have a little tighter IT band in a lot of cases because of the angle of the hips. This gets kind of really beat up and gritty. She's going to go here with this foot down to take some pressure off of it. If she wants to get a little deeper, she can stack this leg on top of each other, which will get more into it. And you can see that that's kind of tender for her, so that's a good spot. Again, this gets tight anytime we do lunges, squats. This gets just kind of knotted up, so we want to kind of really work each side, spend some time with this. we're using a kind of an advanced tool called the Grid, which is a really good foam roller, a styrofoam foam roller that you can get from me or Target, wherever. It's a little easier, something softer, but you want to work up to this. This one actually has it has a design where you hit certain trigger points in the muscles, which will give you kind of an active release. Again, this helps with the hips, helps with the knees, bulletproofs the body. Very good, yes. Now we're going to hit our calves now. So a couple of things on this right here, especially if you run, the calves get really tight. We're working from the Achilles all the way to the medial calf right here. So you see she's doing a single leg, this version. Again, there's no wrong way to do this. You can turn it inside to hit a little bit more of the inner calf, the middle of the calf, or the outer, wherever it's giving you issues. Let's switch it over. And if this is also not enough of a massage, you can cross this leg over. It'll put a little more pressure on it. And this is a simple little 10-minute circuit, tissue quality that'll improve your elasticity, flexibility, and really kind of bulletproof your body. Get you ready to have an amazing workout. This is it. Get out.